gathering. If you give me a hot second, and I just want to let people know that I'm actually streaming right now. Let us go to. Oops, that is not what I wanted. Creator dashboard, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Just a moment. I want to see if I can. All right. That's not what I wanted. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Let's actually get into some good stuff now. So the season just ended, and got some packs to open, and one of the card styles, which is that's an interesting way that I was in gold last season. I didn't do draft too much. Got some dailies. Let's open the packs first. Eternal Taskmaster isn't bad. Single combat, not terrible. Domri's ambush. Ooh, mythic. Okay. Actually, give me a moment. I want to see if I'm at all close to building any of my decks that I want to build. Oh wow, I have a lot of gold. I didn't realize that. I might be able to play some draft. Yeah, bummer. I didn't actually do the wasn't actually able to complete the event. Things have been kind of crazy. Give me a moment. Let's see. Can't do the grill mid-range. Can't build the Bant Super Friends deck. Let's go to the decks here. I could do the Sorin Esper mid-range. Can't do Selesnya tokens. Can't do aristocrats. Oddly enough, I could do mono blue. Oh, wait. Black White Angels? That's not updated, though. Aristocrats. Do I have anything else? Huh. Okay, so the Gruul mid range and the Orza, I think these four are more recent. Obviously, there's these two. Actually, how close am I to those? Um, Selesnya tokens war. I really enjoy playing tokens. I just I don't have I just don't have the it's really expensive to start getting into tokens. It's a lot of rares. That's kind of the problem. Um all right. Let's at least see what the dailies are. Black and white lands, black and white. All right. So I think I'm gonna break out my jank heal to death deck. Now, I'm honestly, this deck has grown on me. This is probably one of the first ones I like actually constructed myself. I didn't really play Magic much before Arena. Um, so this is essentially the first deck that I've built. I really need to trade out these tap lands. Like there are a number of things that are just bad in this deck that I need to retool, but mostly the tap lands, honestly. Like that hurts. Is this guy playing? Oh no, he's playing Azorius. That's a lot of health gain. Okay, interesting. Do I play my second of Johnny's or do I just play? I think I play my second of Johnny's here. I'm not gonna attack yet. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, he's gonna gain a crap ton of life. Interesting. No, I am not a bad Magic the Gathering player. I am going to wait for him to swing into me and then revitalize. That's fun. Sure. That's fine. Good gravy. Oh, he's bouncing both. Frick. Okay, that's smart. Yeah, that's another thing this deck just doesn't have is removal. Like, the big play is basically just... That's not terrible. Although, if he has another exclusion mage, I'm basically dead. Okay. This. This. He has a counter in hand, I assume. Okay, maybe he doesn't. Yeah, sure. I have another one in hand, so that's not that bad. If he wants to double block here, okay, that's fine. That's not as fine. This is disgusting. I'm actually impressed. I really don't need 3 of these. You know what? Screw it. Okay, he has another one. I am not completely dead yet. Um, let's drop this and see what he can do on his turn. Okay. I think I play this and then swing in with him. Because those two will have triggers. Yep, that's fine. Is he going to double block that? He's going to hit in the face. Those two are going to get bigger. If I can have, like, actually set up a board state, I can play my Epicure of Blood and then start draining him. No matter how many times he blocks. Oops. Time wipe. Fun. Okay. Oh, I guess this deck does have removal. See, anything I play, he's just gonna bounce back to my hand. Which kind of feels bad. But... So... I think the play here is put the Pride Mate down just so he has a target for his Reclusion Mage. And then cast down his Reclusion Mage as soon as he plays it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no more shenanigans. He might have another one, but that's fine. Okay, he doesn't. Oh, good, Velasquez. Okay. Now we play this. We wait until next turn. As long as he doesn't bounce it back to our hand, we're fine. Yeah, okay. He doesn't have anything to deal with this, and I have a handful of cards. Oh, they're... Interesting. They're... What is it? They're showing off the Modern Horizons set in Arena, which is interesting because I feel like some people might come on here and be like, oh, is this a new expansion for Arena? It's not. Just as a public service announcement. It's not. Modern Horizons is a new paper format. So there's different formats of Magic the Gathering. And it basically restricts what cards you can play. There's the constantly rotating standard, which is where you'll have like I think it's basically the sets from the last 2 years. So it's always whatever this year's current set is and last year's set. In a couple months, it's going to rotate. And so we'll only have essentially the sets that came out this what I'll call this seasonal year, because it starts in November, I think. So currently it has everything from November, 2 Novembers ago, essentially. And this upcoming November, it'll only have the core 2020 set, and everything that released this past year, like a year from the November. Then there's Modern, which is essentially all the cards that were released or printed up to a certain point. I don't remember where that cutoff is, but it's basically like everything beyond sometime in the like I'm gonna pick a random year because I don't know. It's like 2004, I guess. Like basically everything printed after that is legal in that format. And then you have, I think the only thing you have after that is Legacy, I could be wrong. But so yeah. That's a tangent. As I was saying, Modern Horizons is actually going instead. Normally, a set would be released. It has play in standard and then transitions to modern. Modern Horizons is a set that's being released going straight to modern, so you can't play it in standard. Oh yeah, one of the things they often do like experimental sets sometime during the year, and most of those aren't allowed to be played in standard. There's always like one set in the year that isn't specifically for standard. It's like either its own event or something else. Bummer. Okay, so let's switch to Golgari just because. This Golgari deck is basically one of my main, one of the bigger. I sunk a lot of resources into this deck because this was back when Golgari midrange was like really good. Right now it's okay. At least this deck specifically is just okay. It only has a couple cards from War of the Spark in it. Kept a 2-land hand. That was a bad idea. It's fine. It's not terrible. I mean, I do have a lot of explore creatures and mana dorks. Oh, it's mono red. All right. This is fine. Yeah, I think we play this and then hope we. Okay, never mind. I mean, I guess we did want to hit that land, honestly. We can play Jade Light next. Come on, shock it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I have the Vraska's Contempt for his Steamkin. I want to do this because I want him. Oh, that's a good card. I want him to have to make the choice between either basically bolting my that does not have haste. Yeah, he hasn't cast any spells yet. I want him to have to make the choice between bolting something. Okay, so that's fine. He's gonna hit me in the face for 3. That's fine. But now I have. I'm tempted to do this because I do this, get rid of his Steamkin, and have a body on the board. That's just such a. Ravenous Chupacabra is a really good card. It's basically a murder, except you pay an additional 1 to. He has another one. Yeah, he's another one. Okay. What I really need right now is a land. If I get a land, okay. I'm just buying time. I need a land. If I have a land, I can play the Wild Growth Walker and then the Jade Light Ranger, and he's basically done. There is absolutely no way he can recover from that. He just doesn't have the resources to. But yeah, I literally just need one land. Yeah, I need one land. And I need him to not bolt my Llanowar Elf. He probably will, though. If he's smart, he will. Okay. Is that a Chain Whirler? No, it's a Chandra. He does have Wizard's Lightning. He could hit me in the face. Yeah. That's kind of the thing. I'm just kind of counting on him just wanting to go for me in the face. I think that is not a land. I think I just do this. Like, yeah, it's not great, but it's something. And he has to cast spells to get on the board now. He's gonna lose that Chandra. What does Chandra even do? Exile top card of your library. You can play it this turn. Okay, so it basically draws him an extra card. That's fine. I I am literally just looking for a land here. If I have a land, I win the game. Why would you... Okay, yeah, I just win now. That is not bad. I don't think he has any board wipes. That's fine. I can play Vivian next turn. Is there anything he killed that I want to bring back? Ooh, I could bring back more Merfolk Branchwalkers just to buff that up. If he has 2 Wizards Lightnings, he could potentially be back in this game. Well, that's the thing, though. Like, he might have 2 Wizards Lightnings, but that'd only kill my Wild Growth Walker. Okay. So here's where we get dirty. We find my Wild Growth Walker and a Merfolk Branchwalker back. We play the Wild Growth Walker. We play the Merfolk Branchwalker. And we gain back all the health we basically lost. And then we swing to hit him in the face. He's essentially drawing 2 cards. Yeah, that's fine. Ideally, I want to drop this Vivian. Actually, no, I think the better play is the Doom Whisperer. Just because it's a flying creature and he can't really do anything about it. What's this? Oh, it's basically draw 7 cards. I am not sure why he bolted that, but okay. I'm tempted to... Yeah, I think that's the play here. I'm just gonna bring back the Jade Light and probably Merfolk. Did I play? No, I didn't play land per turn. But play this. Gain all my life back. I don't need him. Play that. More land. Hit him in the face. At this point, I think I'm sufficiently out of reach. Yeah. That's the thing. If you're up against mono red with this deck, if you can survive and then get a Wild Growth Walker combo off, there really isn't anything they can do. They just completely run out of gas. What other decks? What decks do I have that I want to play? Oh yeah, I do have my Sultai mid-range somewhere, I think. Do I not? I could have sworn I had my... Did I get rid of that deck? I couldn't have gotten rid of it. Unless it's... Unless it doesn't show decks that I put in standard. Oh, it's right here. That's why. I'm not sure why it put those decks there. I mean, we still want to play black-white to get the dailies done and over with. I do have a mono red. It's alright. It's not updated. I should probably update the mono red list, honestly. It's not terrible, but I don't know. Oh, let's do some deck crafting though. Let's see here. Okay, first I want to get rid of these tap lands. I want the check lands. So that was 4. And honestly, I like the buddy lands. I feel like we might be able to dial back. We really don't need unclaimed territory. So that should be fine. Okay, so a Johnny's Welcome is really good. So it basically, as the title of the deck says, the main thing here is to get life and then use that with Epicure of Blood in order to basically attack them up front. I don't need to actually hit them. I just need to gain life so that they lose life. And there's a number of things here. Like I have Resplendent Angel in here, that which is synergizes pretty well with the deck. Ideally, I don't really know. Like Inspiring Cleric can trigger Resplendent Angel pretty well. But I might want to swap him out for what's the black with flying? It's yes, Sky March Bloodletter. I kind of like that more. Than the Inspiring Cleric. Mostly because this is flying, and it's nice to have like a flying body, honestly. And most of my other stuff isn't actually flying. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of Inspiring Cleric and probably put like one of those. Hmm. Um, actually, hang on. Is there anything else I want to change? The real question here. I don't know. I mean, I could open up some packs, honestly, because I think, like, I don't really want to do the draft that's in rotation right now. If anything, I want to draft War, just to build up my cards there because that at least that won't rotate out. Um, I think I think this is decent. Um, I feel like I might be trying to do a little too much here. Herald of Faith might be Herald of Faith might be too much. I might want to drop Herald of Faith and put in like some more, like basically round out. I probably want to drop Thirsting Shade and Herald of Faith. Those really don't get me anything. Um, and with that, that frees us up. For example, um, it allows us to do another Vraska's. Uh, it allows us to do another cast down. And we need 2 more cards to fill that out. I do like having some sort of mid tier. We might go back and replace. Honestly, we kind of want a like 3 or 4 cost. Something with lifelink, ideally, like lifelink, or essentially gets us what we want to do, or synergizes with our deck well. Obviously, we have Resplendent Angel, which is decent. And that's not terrible. Um, so one of the things that this deck really dies hard to is obviously hard control, because there are a number of things that we need on the board in order to win. Otherwise, this is just a creatures deck. We need some way of generating life, and we need an Epicure of Blood on the board, or Resplendent Angel. Either of those are both of those are basically our win con. We need to protect the Resplendent Angel, honestly. The others are mostly just to help with that. As much fun as the Angelic Exaltation is, I don't think that's actually that great of a card. Is there anything in black that would help us? Honestly, removal isn't terrible. I mean, we have some. I don't know. We might honestly just need more interaction. Target non-land permanent. That's not terrible. I think that could, like, that's another just exile planeswalker. Although Vraska's Contempt is kind of better in that regard because it gives us 2 life. Ixalan's Binding isn't bad, but that's more of a sideboard card. And this is primarily a best of 1 deck right now. I haven't really thought about sideboarding anything for this. Are there any good planeswalkers we can throw in this? Because that's the spirit of War of the Spark, honestly. Let's get rid of those requirements. I feel like, do I not have Sorin? I probably don't. Obviously, obviously Liliana's pretty great. Uh, I don't know. Ashiok doesn't really help. Well, Ashiok is blue. I can't do anything with blue, so it's basically just these and maybe Karn. So we could throw in a Liliana as just another win condition. Um, and this isn't terrible. Honestly, what this deck needs is Sorin. I don't. I obviously don't have him though. Um, yeah, that's kind of the thing. All right, so let's get rid of the planeswalkers. That's fine. Having Liliana there is fine. We have enough early that if we can stabilize and just stall out, it's not that big of a deal. Um, Ideally we'd have some sort of board wipe. I mean, Kaya's Wrath isn't terrible. If I want to pull something else, I could pull like a cast down, or well, I could pull a Vraska's and dump another Kaya's Wrath in there. Um, I think Revitalize might be. I don't know. Revitalize is okay. It's not terrible, but I feel like we. I want to go down Revitalize and go up Johnny's Welcome. And then we want. I think. The question is, I kind of want to pull something else to play a Kaya's Wrath. Although Kaya's Wrath hits it hits my board as well. I might have to settle for that being a one of right now. I don't really know what else to do with that. So let's do that. All right, this is a terrible hand. This is better. This is better. At least I have a play here. That's fine. I having an alternate mana source. That's good. That's fine. Play that. Play that. I think I revitalize. No, I don't actually revitalize next. I think I play the Resplendent Angel next. Yeah, Revitalize doesn't get me anything. Resplendent Angel is just being mana efficient. Oh, please don't tell me this is a feather deck. Okay, it's not. That's fine. Yeah, so yeah, definitely Resplendent Angel. Not gonna attack there because he could just double block, and then he gets like he just replaces 2 tokens. It's not that good of a trade. I can wait him out right now. That's fine. All your cards gain trample. Okay. I don't see. All right, I'm gonna cast this because I'm bad. That's not terrible. Can he kill this? No. And flying. That's fine. He can chump block that all he wants. I kind of hope that I get a Angelic Exaltation. Okay. So that's what, a 4/4 now? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. So I think I do this. and do this. And then I swing in with this and this. He's gonna block. Yeah, that's fine. It's just gonna be another one of those. That's fine. I think once I get my Epicura blood down, it's oh boy. Okay. That's tasty. So basically, I don't want to kill that. Um, at this point, I'm just swinging at him with stuff in the air. If he wants to hit me over and over again with his Tide Taker, he can. See, he didn't do it there, and I'm not exactly sure why. Um, Now I'm not quite as afraid of him because I can just attack with this, pump that, hit him in the face there, and I get an angel. That's fine. Sure. If he wants to just hit me in the face, that's fine. That doesn't do anything to me. It's all right, sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's not bad. That actually didn't go that bad. I was pretty happy with that. Um, Obviously, it's not a hyper competitive deck and falls apart to Tybalt. The whole you can't gain life, seeing as how that's literally this deck's MO. Yeah, I think this deck's not terrible. I enjoy playing it because when it pops off, it's fun. Um, but you know, all right. Let's jump into another game. Just keep playing this. All right. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to. It keeps like unselecting my avatar, and it just randomly assigns you one if you don't have one specifically selected. Um, or we just wait for the game to bug out. Oh, there we go. Um, 2 tap lands. This isn't a great start. If these weren't buddy lands, if one of these wasn't a buddy land, it would be better. But this is better. As much as I like a Johnny's, I want to dumpster that right now. I mean, I technically have 2 others. I know that one's on the bottom of my library now, but whatever. We're gonna open with this. The reason this is a pretty decent start for this hand is because you can play Healer's Hawk turn 1, and then you can play a Johnny's turn 2, and then hit him in the face. Is he gonna bolt the bird? No, he's not gonna bolt the bird. All right, so here's why this is a decent start. We do this, and now I played a 3/3 for 2, basically. The main issue here is I did not draw another land, and yeah, he's just gonna bolt that. That's not ideal, but it's not terrible. Um, at this point, I think playing Dawn of Hope is the right, unless he has a counter spell. No, he has Opt. Okay. I was worried there for a moment. That's fine. And then hit him. Yet having a card draw engine isn't terrible, and then later on when I'm just if I'm mana flooded, it gives me an outlet for that. Honestly, Dawn of Hope is a pretty crazy card. So we didn't hit what we wanted. He might counter this. Honestly, I'm fine if he had, just because it's like it would have been a trade essentially. Yeah. So he takes that. That's fine. Dawn of Hope still doesn't trigger. I really need another land. This is what you get when you take a 2-mana hand. All right. Oh, this isn't the infinite combo, Rao. Okay. I still can't do anything about it. Oh, this is Arclight Phoenix garbage. That's fine. Okay. That's not terrible. I play this. And then I think I want to go for Ral here. I really don't want him just randomly cast it. Well, hang on. Deal damage equal to the total number of instances. Target creature. That's fine. Ideally, actually, I think ideally we just go for the face. It's enough of a swing that we honestly just need to start just nailing him. Although we want to make sure he isn't actually able to pop off there. Although he's probably gonna combo right now. Oh no, he's bolting that. Okay. Assuming I don't draw anything, I think yeah, okay. And where's the third spell so that your Arclights can yeah, okay. Yeah, and he has 2 of those. That's thanks, I hate it. What's the play here? I don't think there is one. He didn't attack with that. Okay. I don't think I win here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Let's play it out just for giggles. That's fine. That's fine. Pay the 2. Revitalize. Okay. It's not ideal. Yeah, like, that's the thing. I wasn't able to get the start there, and if you're not able to get the start on this deck, you're basically screwed. That and I've been mana screwed the whole freaking game, but that's just how Magic the Gathering goes. I need to look at the... Yeah, that... Alright, bye. Like, after that, it's basically like, what could I do? Okay, I might be able to Vraska's Contempt the Crackling Drake, but at that point, it's not even worth it. What's my lands look like? 16, 22. Do I only have 22? Do I only have 22 lands? Yeah, I only have 22 lands. That's kind of a problem. I'm surprised I haven't run into this before. What do I want to pull? What do I want to pull? Healer's Hawk's decent. I think actually I think we pull out the Healer's Hawk and I think we go in for Leon and Vanguard full on, just because it's so good. And I don't like the I don't think Revitalize is that good of a card. Uh, okay, we do that. And then we want more lands. One of those. Those are body lands, yeah. And I think most of the important stuff is white, so let's put a white. And then I think we put another Dawn of Hope in there. Oops, I don't want lands. Yeah, I think we put another Dawn of Hope in there. Resplendent Angel's decent. The Skymarch Bloodletter's decent. I don't think we want another Leonin. Kaya's Wrath's... I mean... Ideally, we'd be making tokens anyways. I don't know. Let's try this. See how it plays. That's the thing. Like, I need to be able to set up, and I don't know what ways there are to protect the pieces on the board that I need in order to win. I think this deck's too unstable. Like, you need a number of pieces on the board in order to actually get this deck to pop off. So, Azorius? The fact that he didn't play anything with one blue. Oh no, it's Dimir. Okay. I think I do this and pray he doesn't have a counter. I hope that's an opt. Gosh dang it. That's why we put more of them in the deck. What do you do? Okay. So that's bizarre. Flash, Death Touch. Okay. Sure. This is when he thought he razors me. Okay. That's... Yeah, I don't like the fact that I'm losing health every turn. Another Spell Pierce. Alright. That's fine. And I didn't get any of the cards I want. We will just wait because Vraska's Contempt is an instant. He has another Spell Pierce, doesn't he? Whatever. Yeah, if he wants to hit me in the face, he can. There we go. Okay, this combo isn't terrible. And if he plays something disgusting, I can just... yeah, alright. So he's tapped out. Frick! Dang it! That may have lost me the game. Yeah. Because if I could Vraska's his hostage taker, I'd be in a way better board position right now. I basically just need to kill his hostage taker. But he probably has, if he has land and can play my if he has land and can play my Epicure of Blood, that's unfortunate. I literally need another creature on the board to stabilize. Yeah, okay. That doesn't matter. Like, me discarding a card doesn't matter. Okay. I'm not drawing the cards I want, sure. Alright, go ahead. Sack your Storm Tamer. Or not. Alright, he has too much protection. I'm just gonna... It's not worth it at this point. Yeah, this deck folds really hard to control. Alright, so that's all the missions. Let's... Do we want to open some packs? I think we should open some packs. Let's open a bunch of war packs. And then I might just end it here. That's not terrible. Jace's Triumph. Ravnica at War. Interesting. Another God Pharaoh statue. Ilharg the Raised Boar. The Boar God. That's interesting. That's an interesting card. Honestly, I think I want a Johnny's, the new Ajani, because, that would allow me to get further in my, tokens deck. Oops. A Dreadhorde champion. You may discard any number of cards if you do draw that many and add that much. Interesting. Oh, Nico Bolas. Nice. That is not bad. I've heard he's disgusting, but at the same time, it's kind of tricky to get him on the board. Um, but he's at least sounds fun to play. Another Nissa. Nissa's not bad. I actually enjoy playing her. I have a Nissa in my like oh, the new Ral. This is what people were playing with for a while. Um, his a lot of the new planeswalkers have a basically the passive text. Which this one is whenever you cast a copy or instant of a sorcery, or whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Ral deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. And so basically, people would try and set it up. There's a card called Expansion. Well, it's a dual card. It's Expansion Explosion, and Expansion allows you to copy a spell. So ideally, what you would do here is you need 2 expansion explosions in your hand and like a really cheap spell like Opt or something like that, and then you'd play Opt, you'd play Expansion Explosion, and then you play the second Expansion Explosion targeting the first one, and then you just infinitely copy spells. And because Ral deals 1 damage whenever you cast or copy a spell, you could basically just infinitely kill your opponent. You deal infinite damage to your opponent, and so you just try and set up the combo that way and then kill them. Another Ravnica at War. That's kind of disappointing. Dreadhood Butcher. That's really interesting. Like it's basically a ticking time bomb. But anyway, was fun. I am not sure about a streaming schedule yet. My life is starting to settle down, and so I could probably stream at a more consistent time. But I just need to figure out when that is. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.